this attack on the 7th of October was just a total act of sheer barbarity. The images, the shocking portrayal, the interpretation of what took place means that no longer can the sympathisers of these murderous terrorists call them freedom fighters. No longer can the apologists of this death cult claim they have a just and noble cause. What occurred 9 days ago was the embodiment of evil, and the abhorrent acts of Hamas's inhumanity have been evident for the world to see. Missiles raining down on Israeli cities, militants invading Israeli territory, a massacre of young people at a music festival, civilians gunned down in their cars, fired upon while fleeing and executed in the streets after surrendering, women being raped, stripped naked and dragged and displayed through the streets, lifeless and mutilated bodies being paraded on the back of utilities, mothers and fathers riddled with bullets as they used their bodies to cover their children in a final act of bravery. Jihadists cheering over the dead bodies of Israeli soldiers, babies being beheaded. We pray for all of those innocent people who have been abducted and are currently being held as hostages, taken to Gaza, especially the elderly and the children. The monsters of Hamas will continue to use them as human shields. The images that we saw over the weekend of an Hamas militant nursing toddlers who had been abducted from Israel. And if we needed any more convincing of Hamas's unashamed sadism, it's the glee that they have displayed in stating that they will film and post online the execution of those little boys and girls, of men and women, of survivors from the Holocaust. We know, Mr Speaker, that more than 1,000 Israelis are dead. Thousands more are wounded. As others have observed, October 7 was Israel's September 11. It was, with great shame, the greatest loss of life, of Jewish life, on a single day since the end of the Holocaust. It was the most major attack on Israel since Yom Kippur War of 1973. And let us be under no misapprehension about the nature of the attack. Like Russia's invasion of Ukraine, Hamas's invasion of Israel was unprovoked, it was unjust, and it was absolutely unacceptable.